Back to that breaking news. This is a live look from the Vatican at St. Peter's Square. Cardinal Kevin Farrell, the Vatican Carmelengo, made the announcement about the Pope's death earlier this morning.
And we know Catholics around the world are now mourning just one day after Easter. Wake News reporter Amy Gallo is live this morning at St. Francis Xavier Catholic Church right near downtown Fort Myers.
Amy, what happens now?
Well, the Pope's death kicks off a series of highly choreographed events at the Vatican. It all begins with a 9-day mourning period. Then Pope Francis's body will be placed in an open coffin at St. Peter's Basilica for public viewing, with his funeral likely to happen 4 to 6 days after his death. There will be a conclave to elect a new pope 2 to 3 weeks after that. Pope Francis has received widespread recognition for changing the tone of the Catholic Church, though the conservative teachings of the Catholic Church never changed during his papacy. He had a far-reaching impact, including here in Southwest Florida. I reached out to the Diocese of Venice here in Southwest Florida to ask about that impact, and they said they'd be providing a statement about the Pope's passing. As soon as we get that statement, I'll be sure to share that with you. For now, I'm live in Fort Myers. Amy Gallo, Wink News.
Thank you, Amy. We want to take you back to 2015. Before the Pope visited the U.S., he went to Cuba.
Wink News anchor Chris Safadi went there as thousands flocked to get even a glimpse of Pope Francis.
The trip to Revolution Plaza started well before sunrise. I got my first sense of the magnitude of this trip for so many here as we walked in the dark for about a mile toward the altar, mostly uphill. Notice the woman in front of me using a cane. For this group, a pilgrimage. As the sun came up, the music called people closer and the crowds grew, and word came that the Pope was near.
It's an amazing thing to be able to do. It's a wonderful surprise, and even if we do absolutely nothing else, say, I saw the Pope. How many people get to say that? Our
Wink News cameras watching him work his way through the crowd, slowly and deliberately, stepping out often to greet people.
And here's another live look from St. Peter's Square at the Vatican. When it comes to what's next, we know Pope Francis will be the first pope in more than a century to be buried outside the Vatican at his request. His final resting place will be at a basilica on the other side of the river in Rome. Francis will be the first pope since 1903 not to be buried in St. Peter's Basilica.